Hey, Booby. No, I didn't.
I was trying not to do it because the chair's on. Are you going to sit right here? Oh, no, I don't want to take your chair.
Sometimes sitting there and have like.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, I'm still coming down. So.
I'm sorry.
Yes. Well, actually, my mom was there. My mom, my uncle, and my aunts came because they had never been to graduation. So I gave them a hard time, like, hey, you guys got to at least come out once. Thank you.
Great.
I didn't want to take your chair. Hey, what's going on?
What's yours here? No, you're supposed to be over here, not here. Oh, fuck. You're supposed to be here.
No, we're trying to sound as far away as I can.
Could I ask you to stay
On over this side?
please?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The agenda's over there.
Yeah.
Is that what you're doing? Yeah.
Oh no, this is her. Wednesdays. This is her.
See it again.
That's what I'm saying. Hi there, how are you?
Great.
It's good. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Good to see you.
Likewise.
I heard your voice. Yeah, that's.
Voy a agarrar los audífonos para interpretar lo que van a decir. ¿Cuántos son? ¿6?
Are you there recording?
One more chair here. Chairs for Actually, you know what? If there's 2 chairs back, we can squeeze 2 more chairs in here. There's a couple there. There's 2 chairs around. I can look for a different seat as well.
Just don't. There's 2 seats up here.
Oh, okay. Does anyone need one? There's seats in the front. There's seats in the front.
¿Alguien ocupa uno para hacer un comentario? Thank you, Mrs. Amaro. No, okay. ¿No hay alguien más que necesitaría la presentación en español? Acá hay otras. Thank you.
No, it's okay. No, I just trying to make sure they're there so it's better. I can stand.
Yes. Where's black?
Marisela, let me know when you're ready.
We're ready.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our board meeting of June 12th, 2019. We have nothing to report from closed session. So would you please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? Hand over your heart. Ready? Begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
It's just so nice to see so many people in the audience, even though school's out. Special welcome to City Council Person Carlos Juarez. Okay, may I have approval of the agenda?
I move to approve the agenda.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed? Motion passes 4-0. Staff reports. Dr. Cora.
Thank you, President Reyes. I'd like to begin by thanking the principals from Isabel, Renaissance, and Santa Paula High School and their staffs for a successful promotion and graduation ceremonies last week. There's a lot of behind-the-scenes work that goes on to pull off these ceremonies. Many of us are unaware of this work. So for those who did all the work behind the scenes, kudos to all of you. So thank you for that. Summer school begins tomorrow at Glen City for students in kindergarten through 5th grade, and at Santa Paula High School for students in grades 6 through 12. I want to also mention that through the YMCA, the pool at Santa Paula High School is open for public use beginning July 3rd. Another announcement, the district office will remain open Monday through Friday during the hours of 7:30 through 4 o'clock p.m. during the summer for parents and the community. I'm excited to announce that the Isabel Middle School Literacy Center is just about completed, and we will be ready for students and staff to use it when students return in August. It's just as beautiful as the Glen City Barbara Webster Literacy Center, so I'm excited to showcase that. And as I reflect on completing my first full year in Santa Paula, I'd like to begin by publicly thanking the Board of Trustees, Cabinet, administrators, certificated and classified staff, as well as students, parents, and community for all your support to provide our students a safe and positive learning environment in which they thrive socially, emotionally, and academically. We're doing some great things in this district for students, but we still have room for growth, and we will continue to move in the right direction for students. Thank you.
Members of the public that wish to address the board must first complete a speaker form. Speaker forms must be submitted no later than 5 minutes prior to the topic coming up for discussion on the agenda. When addressing the Board of Trustees, please stand to be recognized by the board president. State your full name and direct your comments to the entire board. Please limit remarks to 3 minutes for all presentations unless otherwise informed. In accordance with Education Code 3514.5, the board cannot enter into a formal discussion or make a decision on any matter not on the agenda for this meeting. And I would like to say that if you need it, your time will be extended to 6 minutes. It's in your native language, and then 3 minutes in English if you need an interpreter. So we'll start with Mireya Montiel. Would you like to go to the podium? If she needs an interpreter, yes.
give her 3 like everybody else, and then myself another 3, yeah.
Mi nombre es Mireya Montiel. Yo soy miembro de un grupo de papás llamado la Coalición de Santa Paula. He mirado que hay muchos problemas, no nomás en la escuela preparatoria, sino en nuestro distrito sobre el bullying. Quiero que por favor nos digan cuáles son los procedimientos que se han hecho en la escuela sobre este tema, porque por el medio del bullying viene la inseguridad de nuestros hijos, por medio de las peleas que se realizan dentro de nuestras escuelas.
Her name is Mrs. Montiel, and she is a member of the Coalition of Santa Paula, and she has children at Santa Paula High School. She is here because she has children at Santa Paula High School. She's worried about the bullying at the high school, and she'd like to know what measures are being taken at the high school.
La seguridad es un tema de mucha preocupación para todos los papás que tenemos hijos en este distrito. Y estamos muy preocupados por cómo se maneja, se ha manejado, especialmente yo estoy preocupada cómo se ha manejado la seguridad de nuestras escuelas, especialmente el día que hubo la emergencia en la high school.
So she's very worried about how things are being handled there, especially the day of the lockdown of the school.
Mi hijo fue uno de los estudiantes que estuvieron fuera del plantel en un viaje escolar. Y eso me preocupa porque ese día mi hijo lo dejaron fuera de la high school.
Her child was on a field trip the day of the lockdown, and her child was left off campus during the lockdown.
En medio de la emergencia llegó el bus y dejó a los estudiantes que venían en el bus, los dejó frente de la escuela high school.
So the bus got there, and the bus left the students outside the high school.
Yo me di cuenta hasta una hora después de que mi hijo había sido dejado enfrente de la escuela.
And she found out an hour later after her son had been dropped off in front of the high school.
Eso me preocupa porque ese día no nomás los estudiantes que llegaron de ese paseo estaban en peligro, sino éramos muchos papás que esperamos a nuestros hijos fuera de la escuela.
It was not only her son, but other students were involved and were left outside the high school. She's not only speaking on behalf of her son, but other students.
Otra preocupación que yo tengo dentro de la escuela son las tutorías.
Another worry she has is the tutoring at Santa Paula High School.
Siempre se dice que hay maestros después de escuela ayudando a los estudiantes. Cuando los estudiantes van a la librería, los maestros no están. Están 1 o 2 maestros, pero no creo que un maestro de ciencia pueda dar tutoría en matemáticas o en inglés.
There's tutoring services in the library after school, but she's also under the impression that there's only 1 or 2 students in the library after school, and she doesn't believe that 1 or 2 teachers is sufficient to help all the students in the library.
Esa es una preocupación que tengo porque incluso las clases que se imparten en verano solamente son para retomar las clases.
So the summer school classes that we're offering are only to retake classes.
Entonces yo no quiero que nuestros estudiantes, en vez de aprovechar el tiempo en verano a hacer cualquier otra clase para avanzar, tenga que estar retomando clases que no pasó.
So instead of advancing in summer school, we're just retaking classes.
Otra de mis preocupaciones es que queremos una educación de calidad.
So she's advocating for a high quality education.
Y también queremos que el distrito responda con nuestras necesidades.
And for the district to respond to their requests.
Y me gustaría saber más de ellos acerca de cómo abordan nuestras inquietudes a nosotros como padres.
And she'd like to know cómo el distrito responde a sus.
A nuestras inquietudes como papás.
So she'd like to know how does the district respond to parent concerns? When they're worried, how do we respond to parent concerns?
Gracias.
Thank you, Mrs. Montiel. Our next speaker is Joanna Hurtado.
Buenas tardes. Mi nombre es Joana Hurtado y tengo inquietudes sobre la educación. Nunca hablo en público, pero estoy nerviosa, perdón. Pues mi problema es el bullying con mis hijos. Mi hija está pasando por eso y no se hace nada al respecto. Yo he hablado con varias personas en la isla y no me llaman para decirme lo que están haciendo al respecto. Yo tengo que estar yendo a la escuela y eso está siguiendo, no ha parado el bullying que le hacen a ellos. Y es un grupo muy grande de personas contra una niña, contra una sola persona.
So, she's here to express concerns about Isabel Middle School and the bullying that's going on at Isabel Middle School. She hasn't had any response from the middle school, and she feels it's a big crowd of muchachas,
Boys and girls.
boys and girls against her daughter. Do you speak English? I just heard you. A little.
I spoke to Gina Ramirez twice, and she listens to me, but she never calls me back saying this is happening or this is gonna happen. And the year just end up.
You're doing good.
The year's done, and nothing happened. The situation is the same. So I think that they're not listening to me, and I feel frustrated. And my daughter is afraid to go to Santa Paula High School because that group of girls and boys is going with her too. And we think the problem is going to continue. And it's not simple bullying. When I talked to Gina Ramirez and I told her what was happening, she immediately said, this is bullying because it's big. It's horrible things they're saying to my daughter about her reputation and big offenses against her. So I would like some help with that. And I would like some answers, what is gonna happen with those kids that are saying those things about my daughter. My daughter is a great student, and she doesn't deserve that. Every parent says the same thing, but with my daughter, I'm sure. She's an amazing kid. And there's someone here that knows her, Miss Fanel. She knows my daughter is great. She was her principal when my daughter was in Gracefield School, so she knows her. And I would like more quality in the education for our kids. I know this district doesn't have a lot of funds because we're Latinos.
Ms. Hurtado, I will give you one more minute since you started with an interpreter.
Yes, all right. And I would like for you to do more for these kids here. Even though we're Latinos, we deserve quality in education. And Mr. Cora, you have a big task here. You have a great job to do. Please do it for us. Thank you.
Our next speaker is Jesus Noe Velasquez. I'm not sure the last. Velasquez.
Hello, my name is Jesus Nuevo. I have a daughter from the high school. I have a lot of concerns. The first concern I have is bullying. I think everyone here knows about we have a big problem with that. The reason is like, we complain with different people in charge, and as a parents, we don't receive any answer, and looks like nothing happens, like nobody cares. At least that's how I feel. Another concern I have as a parent is security. In the high school, the kids have big fights all the time. For some reason, nobody had the chance to run on the time when the guys are fighting, and the security guards come into everything is over. The police officers, it's not enough. Now we have some lockup in the school, and a lot of kids was dropping from the school and expose the kids a shooting or something else. But looks like nobody cares. We tried to ask what is the protocol just to follow this kind of things. The answer, very ambiguous. I don't know how you said that word. And a guy having a master's degree, I know what I'm talking about. The master's degree I have is in national security, so I know the policies and the rules needs to be followed. And the answer we received from the school and from the district, fail. In my opinion, as a professional, fail. Other thing that I want to approach is, now we have a new system, new rules, how the school is going to teach our kids. The thing I want to know is, what can classes or teachers take just to move without kids? I ask, again, I don't have any answer. And I want to know because we have a very poor system here in Santa Paula. We try to reach companies to come and see if someone invest in this town. As soon as these guys see our system, our school system, say no. And leave. So that means we going to be in a big hole and be in a farmer town. And I don't want to be my town like that. I want to be pushed forward. Other thing I have, this about tutorials for kids. It's supposed to be available. Nobody's there. When our kids go to school and ask for those help, the help is not there. But for some reason, the school say the help is there. I don't see it. And the last thing I need to say, and this really.
Okay, you'll need to wrap it up, Mr. Coca.
Okay,
Thank
I think that's enough. Just the last thing I want to ask to the board. Please, the last time when we have communication with the board, we send this email, and we never received an answer. I want to pass to you guys and see what's going to happen.
The next speaker is Pedro Ivan Azar.
Hi, my name is Pedro Ivan Bazan. I actually just graduated from Santa Paula High School. And for the past 4 years, I was in the Health and Human Services Academy. Now, recent events, high school, 1 in 5, 20%. And of those 1 in 5, or of that 20%, 80%, so 16% of the total population at Santa Paula High School, right? 80% of those 20% are HSA students. That's to say that 4 in 5 HSA students move on to a 4-year university compared to 1 in 5 at the high school in total. And I'm not just pulling that out of my butt. That's a statistic that we quote every time that we would go to a middle school to recruit. That's something that we have on paper, and that's something that we have verified. So for us to know that the academy is going to keep on going, that's not enough. We have to know that it's going to keep on thriving, that it's going to be just as successful as it was in the past. I got into almost every university I applied to except for one. That was my Reach school. The only reason I got into those schools was because of HSA. I currently hold a paid internship at the hospital. The reason I got into that internship is because of HSA. The reason I know I want to be a doctor is because of HSA. And the same goes for other students in HSA. They know what they want to do because of the opportunities that were afforded to them through the academy. Internships, job shadowing, positions, and it's helped them get positions in clubs. All that stuff isn't just random. It's because of all the work that they put in the Health and Human Services Academy. So it's not enough for the school and district to help the academy, get by, in a vegetative state. It has to be alive. It's not enough for y'all to just bring it back with an AED and then have it on life support. And that's actually something I might have seen today, But I know that I still want to go through with my career because of HSA. And the same goes for other students. They know what they want to do. And these are you're putting students in here that are driven, that are motivated, that are going to go out there and do great things, that are going to come back here and be educators and eventually sit in the positions that you're sitting in right now. So please, please, please make sure that the academy doesn't fall. Make sure that it reaches the same levels of excellence that it has for almost 20 years now. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Alan Almaraz, and I'm here to talk about the same topic that Pedro talked about, the Human Services Academy. I am going to be a senior at Santa Paula High School. I've been at the academy my whole high school life. And like he said, I can vouch that it is a great program. Ag and IVID are amazing as well. But what makes Human Services stand out is its realism. The past coordinator will tell you what's required or not to make it in the world, and he wants you to strive for that. And I feel like if we replace that coordinator with someone who isn't worthy or isn't experienced enough, we'll lose that. And that realism, students at Santa Paula High School, we're teenagers, we don't really pay attention, we don't grasp a lot of things. We're teenagers, we understand. We need that strong coordinator that knows what he or she are doing and is a good role model for us, because if not, students will pride themselves. I will not do whatever is necessary, and I'd rather have my face on someone who knows what they're doing than myself, honestly. And what I'm trying to get at is the coordinator is the key to what makes a program great and successful. And then we want to keep that 80% of 20% of students going to 4 universities, like Pedro got into UCLA, Berkeley, all of them, which I want to get into as well. Then we need to have that strong coordinator, and if we don't, then we'll just fall into less and less students will go into those great schools, and only one person out of the whole school will go there. I know a lot of people who go to those schools, and I know that they need a strong role model. Most of them are in HSA, there's others in AVID, and AG, all wonderful programs. But it's just that recently there hasn't been a lot of good replacements. AP English 11, they promised a good replacement for Miss Lamb, an amazing English teacher, and we had 4 monthly subs that weren't up to par. I felt like I still did strong on the test, but that doesn't matter. Maybe the other students did it, but we just need a strong role model and a strong replacement for what is missing in the academy. I'm just asking for you guys a really good coordinator to replace the other coordinator, and other than that, that's it.
Thank you. Marina Martinez.
Buenas tardes, mi nombre es Marina Martínez. Vengo aquí como madre de estudiantes de la escuela preparatoria y de niños de la escuela Bárbara West, y como hermana de niños de la escuela Isabel.
She's a parent of Santa Paula High School, Barbara Webster, and she has a sister at Barbara Webster.
En Isabel.
At Isabel Mills.
Y vengo principalmente a pedirles que pongan, a ver si pueden poner un poquito más así de cooperación para nosotros como padres, sobre todo el bullying. Mis hermanos están sufriendo bullying en la escuela Isabel.
She would like the board to direct a little bit more attention to the bullying that's going on overall at Isabel Middle School.
Okay. En la escuela Bárbara, mi hija necesitó ayuda en tutoría y el comentario de su maestra de ella que me comentó, claro que sí le dieron tutoría, pero su respuesta de ella fue, necesito pedir un poco más ayuda al distrito porque no es suficiente ayuda. Entonces yo quisiera pedirles ayuda, no nada más para la escuela preparatoria, sino para todas las escuelas del distrito, tutoría, para todos los niños que van un poco bajos, que les den un poco más de tutoría.
Her child at Barbara Webster is in need of tutoring service, and she asked the teacher, and the teacher said she'd be willing to give her tutoring services. However, that is something that the district needs to provide, and that all the schools need tutoring services, not just the high school. All the schools need tutoring services.
Otra de mis grandes preocupaciones fue acerca del lockdown de la escuela preparatoria. Yo hablé un poco con el señor Cora de esto. Mi preocupación fue que uno de los niños que dejaron afuera de la escuela fue uno de mis hijos. Entonces, para mí fue una gran preocupación porque se nos informó que al parecer habían dejado unos niños fuera de aquí de escuela Glen City, cuando no fue verdad. Fue a unos niños los dejaron fuera de la escuela Santa Paula y a otros los dejaron fuera de la Glen City. Entonces, a unos los tuvieron en un lado y a otros los tuvieron en otro. Solo los pusieron a salvo y a otros en peligro. Gracias a Dios no hubo gran peligro, pero si lo hubiera habido, todos los niños que dejaron fuera estaban en grave peligro.
So she expressed concerns about the day of the lockdown. The kids that were on the field trip, some of the kids were rerouted to Glen City and some were left in front of the high school. She said, thank goodness that it was a false alarm and nothing happened, but had something really happened, why would we reroute the kids in front of the high school and some at Glen City? We put some in front of danger and we had some in a safe zone and dropped off some right in front of the danger zone.
Me gustaría que pusieran un poquito más de atención para todos nuestros estudiantes.
I'd like a little bit more attention for all students.
Otra de mis cosas, mi preocupación acerca de la escuela Santa Paula, de la high school, me gustaría que nos avisaran como, no sé si ustedes están en eso o tendríamos que hablar directamente allá, de que no nos avisaran hasta que los niños reprobaran sus clases, que nos avisaran cuando los niños van mal, porque nosotros nos enteramos por los grados o cuando ya vemos en los Parent Connecting que ya los niños van reprobados, pero antes no sabemos que los niños van mal.
She would like something done to find out when kids are at risk of failing before they're fail, because she said that she logs into Parent Connect and that's when she finds out her students are failing, and she feels like something could be done more proactively to find out that students are failing. They shouldn't have to wait to log in and find out that their students are failing.
Yo he checado el Parent Connection y hasta muchas veces está atrasado y yo veo que mi niño va bien y de pronto ya veo que va mal o va bien, no está conectado, actualizado.
¿No está corriente?
Okay. Muchas veces no, algunos maestros no están actualizados, entonces no sabemos cómo van exactamente los muchachos.
So she's expressing concerns that sometimes the Parent Connect is not up to date. Like she could log in and it says the child's okay, and then she'll log in again, the teacher will put grades in, and then the child's behind. So she'd like it for the Parent Connect to be more up to date.
Entonces, si se pudiera poder un poquito también acerca de eso ustedes como miembros del board.
So she'd like the board to look into that.
Que pusieran un poquito más para nuestros estudiantes.
for
Y
all
nos-
the students.
porque como nosotros como padres todos estamos preocupados por todos nuestros estudiantes, yo no nada más por los míos, porque somos una comunidad, no nada más es mis hijos, los hijos del vecino, son los hijos del vecino, son los hijos de mi primo, son los hijos de todos nosotros, queremos seguridad para todos.
So she's not here to advocate for her kids or her neighbor's kids or the cousin's kids, she's here to advocate for all the community's kids because we are one big community. So she's advocating for all the kids.
Y un poco más de
She's asking for help.
Thank you, Mrs. Franklin. Irma Medrano.
You can try in English and I'll be right here.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. My name is Irma Medrano, and my son, he was in a kiddie school, so he just finished fifth grade. So my concern, like a parent, and maybe for the other parents that are not here for any reason, maybe they're working or, they don't have an opportunity to come. And my concern is about the tutoring. I would like if there's possible, they have tutoring for math or reading after school. And I want one school safe for my kids. And I want success for my kids. I want my son go to university. And I want, if it's possible, my son can get the best education. I don't know if because the Common Core standards, they have changed. I don't know how the teachers, they be prepared. Or if they taking workshops, I don't know. And that's my concern. That's all.
Jeanette Ortega. Oh.
Oh, wait, can you start that with?
I think I do.
Good evening, parents, teachers, board members. In hearing everything that I've heard right now, I'd just like you parents and teachers and everybody to know that this is not the first time all of these issues have been brought to this board. These issues have been brought to the board for months now. Me and a couple of the parents have been here fighting for these children, for their safety, for their education, for their tutoring, for everything for months. I've been fighting for years for my son, for justice for my son. Personal reasons have gotten between my son having justice and all of the families having justice in this district. People take personal issues and make kids suffer for it. They don't answer emails. They don't respond to emails. They simply brush it to the side and say, if you don't answer, she'll stop bugging. You know what? I'm not gonna stop bugging. I'm not, because this is an issue with this board. This is an issue that's been happening for years. Many of you on the board have been here 15, 20, 16 years, and I'm sure this is not the first time that you have heard every one of these parents coming. But you know what, parents? If you don't come continuously, nothing's gonna change. Nothing will change ever, because like every single one of you parents that got up here and spoke, there's been many other parents that have spoken the exact same thing, and because you don't continue to come and push, nothing gets changed. Mr. Cora, I appreciate you because I do see you making change, and I hope it continues to be changed. Miss Aguirre, I had asked her many, many times what happened with my son's records. He's in 8th grade. He has 3 pieces of paper in his file. I was told, I don't know what happened. I asked her for district records for SARD for 2014, 2017, 2016 for the continuous years. What was I told? And I can quote you. The district, The district attorney simply doesn't have an answer. Well, you know what? I pushed as a parent, and I got my answer straight from the district attorney, and just as I thought, the numbers are astounding on what was happening in our district with SARB. It's astounding. It's too much to speak right now. I will send you copies of what I have found, but let me just give you a little comparison. Oxnard School District in 2017-2018 had 17,474 students. Ventura District had 16,813 students. Santa Paula had 5,306 students. Fillmore, 3,751. Mopark, 6,377. In 2014-2015, Oxnard had 395 SARBs.
I'm sorry, Ms. Ortega, your 3 minutes are up. Thank you.
So I will continue this. If you go on Santa Paula Concerned Parents, the rest of this, I appreciate your time, but don't stop fighting because you will not get answers if you don't stop fighting for your
Thank
children.
you, Mrs. Ortega. I'd like to remind all speakers that they're not to call out on, not to criticize any staff. I mean, if you want to say something nice, that's okay, but please don't call out staff by name at these meetings.
That's not part of it.
Pardon me?
I don't think that's part of the requirements for us to be able to speak. I don't, anything I'm saying, I'm not rejecting anybody. I have proof of everything here.
Thank
and
you,
I think I
Mrs.
should
Ortega.
be able to speak my mind. It's my right to speak what I have to speak.
Yeah, and you've
And
had
you
your
cannot
and you've
stop
had
me.
your 3 minutes, so now we will go to the next speaker, who is Mr. Ojeda.
Buenas tardes, miembros del board. Good evening, board members. Y buenas tardes cada padre que está aquí, cada estudiante. Me da mucho gusto que estén aquí. I'm so happy to see you here, parents and students. I have been here in the board meetings for a year and a half, maybe almost 2 years. He estado viniendo a estas juntas por aproximadamente 2 años. Y quiero, todo lo que ustedes acaban de decir, yo lo he venido repitiendo desde hace 1 año y medio, 2 años. Y es cierto, creo que hoy es la primera vez, o tal vez la segunda vez, que yo veo tantos padres y tantos estudiantes que han tomado la decisión de venir a hablar. I guess I have been doing this for almost 2 years, that everything you have said right now, I have said it for around 1 year and a half, 2 years or so. And I'm so happy that you have the power to come and speak out. You have the right to do it. Ustedes tienen el derecho de hacerlo. And Ms. Ortega said, como dijo la señora Ortega, we have to keep coming. Tenemos que seguir viniendo. It is a everyday fight. Es una lucha de todos los días. Sometimes I have feel that I want to give up, but I think about my daughters, about my neighbors' kids, about my community students. A veces ya me quiero dar por vencido, pero pienso en mis hijas, en las hijas de mis vecinos, en las amigas de mis hijas como estudiantes, en los estudiantes de mi comunidad que son el futuro de mi comunidad. Yo amo mi comunidad. Aquí van a crecer mis hijas y el día de mañana van a vivir aquí. I love my daughters and in the future, I guess they will be living here. So I want the best for them. Y es por eso que estoy aquí. That's why I'm here advocating for a better education. Everything you have said, I have said it before. Todo lo que ustedes han dicho, yo lo he dicho anteriormente. Pero también quiero tomar el tiempo, but also I want to take the time to thank you and congratulate the band teachers for Isabel Middle School that did an amazing job in any concert they present. También quiero agradecer y felicitar a los maestros de banda de la Escuela Isabel que hicieron un muy buen trabajo y agradecer a personas del board, thank you for being there in the band concert. Gracias, Miss por haber estado ahí en el concierto de banda. También quiero agradecer a la maestra de mi hija, Melanie Ojeda, a la maestra Miss Davis from Grace Steele Elementary School, who did an amazing job. My daughter started with 2s, then with 3s, and she ended with 4s. Quiero también agradecer a la maestra de mi hija que comenzó con mi hija con 2, después con 3 y terminó con 4. Gracias. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Muñoz.
Mi nombre es Isela Muñoz y vengo representando pues a mis hijos también y a todos los niveles. Formo parte un poquito del comité y les tengo que dar gracias a la mesa directiva por darnos el apoyo como padres. Hemos escuchado todas las peticiones que han venido los padres y estoy consternada, pero siempre lo he dicho, podemos hacer todo juntos. Queremos que los padres, y vengo a exhortar a los padres, que qué bueno que están aquí, porque también necesitamos padres que vayan a las escuelas, a los diferentes comités, para que juntos podamos hacer un cambio en la comunidad.
¿En qué comité está?